We just got a question from someone who is a grandparent, thinking about the how long it's gonna, we're gonna have to be in this kind of cyclical outbreak control phase for a while, but certainly the rest of this year. Does that mean that they have to be isolated until a vaccine's available? Can they see their grandchildren? How safe is it to take a road trip of 4 hours to 2 days to go see your family members?
I can start to tackle that.
Please, Amanda.
Everybody wants to jump in, I'm sure. So I got asked this recently as well. And, I think one strategy that you can think about, right? Well, generally from here, we want to think about who is vulnerable in our families, who's older, who might have chronic health conditions going forward, in the ways that we can protect them. Something that I think could be a reasonable strategy is if you want to visit grandparents, put your household on lockdown for 2 or 3 weeks, strict lockdown, and kind of try to reduce the likelihood that you are going to be a source of exposure when you see them. And then stick to those things we've been recommending, like get together outside, wear masks. When if you get together, don't share food and utensils. And, these same strategies that we can use in socializing with everybody, we definitely want to use when socializing with grandparents, right? And that those are some of the extra precautions that we can take, right? In terms of driving across the country, I think anybody driving across the country is going to have to think about where you have to stop and, use public restrooms and upping your hand washing, hand sanitizing during those trips. You guys, what else do you want to add?
Well, what about flying? I mean, I think we're getting a lot of flying questions too.
I think that's the question.
Flying versus driving. I've gotten a number of questions on this theme of like, okay, I'm going to isolate for 2 weeks and then go see my parents this summer.
Can you add why that 2-week period is important, Malia? Because I didn't say that.
Oh yeah, so the 2-week period is important because we think that if you have been unknowingly exposed to COVID-19 and you could be incubating it, by the end of 2 weeks, even if you're asymptomatic, you are likely not shedding any virus anymore. So if you can lock down, do a personal lockdown for 2 weeks before you go see your parents or your grandparents or the high risk people in your life, then you can be pretty sure that you're not going to be bringing COVID-19 into their home. But you have to be careful you don't get it on the way to go see them.
Yes, so those other precautions